Welcome back to the movement, everybody. Listen, what you guys are gonna get today is what you're gonna get. You're gonna see a very special gentleman, an up and comer. This guy doesn't only just know, but also shot Shakira. You have nothing more to say than that. You know, this is the legendary Shubz, the one and only.
My guy, thank you for having me once again.
Bro, it's always a pleasure, man.
You know?
This is a thing that we do. We chop it up with the brothers. But yo, I want to get right into the juice.
Talk to me, man.
Talk to me about Shakira.
Shakira, bro. It was a summer anthem, you know? I feel like it was about time I got some, like a summer tune back. I feel like something get people moving. And I feel like it's best shown in a place where people move the most, Colombia, right? Cartagena, Colombia is where we shot the video.
How nice is the place, though?
You know, Cartagena, bro, it's definitely pros and cons. I would say more pros and cons. Cons, there's a lot of street. It's a very touristic city.
Start off with the pros, brother.
Start off with the pros.
You gotta get everybody to never go to Cartagena. All
right.
They're like South America's already fucked up, you know?
One con for 5 pros. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay,
so,
let's do that, man.
Pros, weather, culture. It's coastal. So actually, the highlight of that Cartagena for me was probably like boat hopping. Island hopping.
I was gonna be like yachts.
Yeah, so like you got a bunch of boats and yachts, and like they have so many islands that are off the coast, and on each island they have like bars, they have clubs, they have everything set up, and it goes from morning to night nonstop. So it's like
it's lit like that.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I haven't seen anything like it, you know. And if you see in the Shakira music video, there's one part where there was just an island. It was like built on like rocks. I guess it was like there's no sand, it was just rocks. They built some wood on it and they built a bar, and that's where we shot one of the scenes for Shakira. It was literally in the middle of the ocean, you know. And over there, it was just a pure vibe, you know.
They're living life like that.
They have boats on the. They have people that are selling you food and drinks on the boat. They have their own boats. They're pulling up to you beside your boat and selling you bottles.
Sick, man, like a caterer, bro.
Caterer. They give you like fresh seafood right from the boat, and so like you can really chill there and bro, it's nice. It's definitely very nice, you know. An experience
Just
I wish
go
you could
there,
have,
get
bro.
yourself a drink. You're finished. Give me a new one. You know what I mean?
What are you drinking?
There's some quick things. A little fucking monster.
Oh, Monster,
crazy.
bro. Things don't
You
change
know
with
what I
you,
mean?
huh?
You know what? They said you are what you eat, so I'm just trying this new diet, you know?
The Monster diet, huh? It's crazy.
You know, you get a whole day worth of Cartagena, bro. So tell me more, man. So how did the logistics work, by the way?
Logistics worked in a way, honestly, bro,
How do you come up with the idea? Give me from concept to conception.
So originally we planned Colombia because it's a place that's very diverse. So it's like you can get many different types of scenery in Colombia. You can get the beach, you can get islands, you can get forest, you can get city. So like, you know what? This is a nice place to go to just get a bunch of visuals in different locations, and it shows that like, it looks like you went to like 10 places, right? So I was like, all right, let me make some records. I made a song, and I was like, yo, this one is like it had some Afro pop drums in it, like some Afro drums, got people dancing, and I was like, you know what, like this needs to be the logistics behind it, bro. There's actually none.
I just want to know how you forget about it. Just want to know how you go from concept to conception. Like, what do you just spin a globe one day and you're like, you know what, let me just pick Colombia? Like, how did you come up with Colombia? I already know you went to Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco. We went to Spain. It just whatever is like. I like to go to places that have culture more, because like I really like to showcase culture in my videos and my projects. And personally, I like culture more. Out of every place I've been, honestly, like US is probably my last on the list. And I'd revisit or want to go back to Miami. Everyone's like, "Well, I have fun in Miami." I don't know what it is. Like there was the least amount of culture I found in Miami. Like, or was like more demonic, you know.
Seriously? I've never been. I'll take your word for it, bro.
You know, it's definitely a lot of partying. It's definitely a lot of like high-end clubs, and there's a lot of things there. When it comes to beauty of a city, it's nice. But I don't know. I feel like personally, there's more culture in Morocco. There's more culture in Spain. There's more culture in Colombia. And with those, it's like maybe I just like to see how people live differently in these different locations and what do they do on a daily basis, and
So what are you Googling? Are you Googling places that you should be able to shoot videos in, or is it just something that you just feel like doing?
It's just a feeling, bro. When I was making Don't Let Me Go, the one we shot in Morocco, when I was in the booth recording that song, I was like, Morocco. I never even thought, in my head, I never thought once going to Morocco, nothing, and it was just like Morocco. When I was making this song for Shakira, in my head, I was just like, when I was in the booth, I was like, I don't know, Colombia, I'm feeling Colombia for this, So, but when we pack and go, bro, when I kid you not, we don't even know where we're staying that night. We literally, we just hop on a flight, we go to Colombia, and we figure it out as we go, because we stay there for like 2-3 weeks. But if we plan things, if something comes up that we're like, this is sick, but we have something booked in somewhere else, we won't be able to go, right? And everything over there is like word of mouth, speaking to the people there. What's nice around here? You can Google as much as you want, but like the hidden gems, you're gonna find by talking to people there. The locals. So, they're definitely even buying the clothing. We get it in the local. I literally one gym bag, catch a flight.
Is that how you do that every single time?
Yeah, even Morocco.
And you just shop there?
Just one gym bag, because even in the Shakira video, all my clothes were from there. It helps you get more into the culture. Not even that, you go to these shops, you're talking with the locals, you're trying to negotiate. Okay, how do these Colombians negotiate versus these Indians? Or these Moroccans?
You put them in their place.
100%.
Bro. These guys like we've never even seen this kind of haggling. Like, buddy, leave.
I make them pay me, and I'll still take the shirt.
Oh my god, man.
But
I'd like to have seen that one. I won't lie to you.
So it gives you like a different type of experience to go there. Okay, we need to find location. We need to get clothing. We need to find, like even in the Shakira video, we had like a whole dance crew in the video. If you watch it, it looks so synchronized that how did this guy have like this whole dance crew wearing the same outfit, dancing in tune to the song? And honestly, we just found them. And we just asked, can I play my song? Can I perform in front of you? And can you guys just do your thing? And they're down. Everyone in Colombia, bro, everyone in Colombia is down for everything. You can go to a store, be like, I want to shoot in here. Yeah, come in. Give you some free drinks, some snacks. They'll smile, they'll have a vibe.
No way.
Everyone's very welcoming.
I always wonder, do you have to get them to sign paperwork, NDAs or anything like that? Or it has nothing to do with any of that shit?
Nothing, bro. Like, everyone is just really down for the vibes there. And that's pretty much like how it went there. Every time, even when it came to getting models for the video, we asked her, hey, you want to be in the video? She's cheering and happy. She's like, of course, I want to be in the video. Let's do it,
In the video. She would love to be beside Shubz.
So it's a very welcoming place. It's a place that embraces, and their culture is music and entertainment and dance and everything of that sort, right? So it's, personally, I love Colombia. It's amazing.
What about the drinks and shit? I know they have their own local shit.
The drinks, honestly, we didn't drink too much, bro. Like, we're kind of like on the go, because like when we're done shooting a scene, we're like, hey, where the fuck are we staying tonight?
Who's the one that choreographs the scenes?
It's me and my videographer Ashton, Sip Entertainment. He's the one that does all my music videos. We have a very good chemistry. I'll definitely say that.
That's important, huh?
So before music, I used to do videography myself. So I have like...
Who are you, bro? You're like fucking Batman.
Bro,
you just do everything. You're a fucking world of wonders.
I don't know what it is. It's just, I think art and creativity, like in any sort of field in that, is just very like, to me, I just love it,
Amazing.
Like when it comes to drawing, dancing, music, editing, everything, it's just like, I love creation. And I feel like us as beings, like, we are creative beings when it comes to like how do we build these buildings, these roads, everything. Like look at your studio here, your logos, like everything is, there's a creative approach that we always have, and to see how people apply that to their personal lives and their brand, and me, I always like to take it a step further. When someone says, you can't do this, or this is the hardest thing ever, me, I say, okay, let's do it. I like the challenge.
Let's go.
So
so how does it work? Do you guys just say, you know what, let's shoot a scene here, and then...
Yeah, so I guess there is just like one general like plan. Like we'll plan like, okay, we'll go to this city for like a couple days. When we're done there, we'll go to this city. Hopefully, if not, we'll probably end up somewhere else. But we don't really think about it. We go there, and we just see the vibes. I feel like the more you plan for certain things, there could also be a loss of opportunity in the process. So if you just go there and figure it out, all my music videos has just been on the go, on the run.
I kind of like that. I
You
won't
know?
lie to you.
So it's but it plays out, and I feel like that's the best way to capture everything in the moment, right? So it's like we ended up, even in Morocco, when we went to the desert, we got a camel. Yo, let's shoot with the camel.
Sick.
You know, we go to Cartagena when we're in Colombia. We find the dance crew. We didn't even know we're gonna shoot in that moment. We just saw an opportunity, and like, this would be amazing. We go around, we walk around, we see something nice. Oh, we're gonna come back here at night so we can have a night scene here because this looks sick. You know?
That's sick.
So and then we talk with the locals, but Shakira from starting to end, it was very how do I say this? It was an experience of its own, you know, for sure.
How do you do the scenes in terms of? How do you know if you pick this one place to shoot the scene at, and then you do the transitions, you go from different scene and you're still making that song and the lyrics are matching what you're saying. Do you do the whole music video, the 3 minutes or whatever, in that one place, and then you kind of just mix and match? Is that how you guys do it?
Yeah, so each location we go, we'll do the song probably like 3-4 times. One will get close up, one will do a bit further back, one will have usually like freeze, so it's like without the stabilizer. So then you can get handheld, just so like on beat drops, like you can move the camera in a way will be a nice transition into the next scene. So then we just do that in like 3-4 different locations. And at the same time, like even when we're not at those scenes, just general footage of like some nice B-roll of just in the market or in the water on the boat, you know, just chilling. Those are nice things to just add in between. So it's just not only performance scenes as well.
So what's next after that? What's the next destination?
The next destination.
If it's a secret, bro, you know, but I'm just saying.
Honestly, I don't think it's come to me as of yet. I mean, there's definitely a couple of places. Oh, actually, I do have it. I do know where I'm going.
Drop it, bro. Tell me.
All right. The next location is Dominican Republic.
Buddy, I'm coming with you, eh?
Definitely.
I'm telling you that right now.
December.
Done. What do you mean? This is the coldest time here anyways. That's perfect.
So Dominican's the next. My boy is actually getting married in December.
Congratulations to him.
So, you know, and we're like, yo, if we're going to go down.
Tell him the truth about marriage, though.
Tell him the truth
Tell
about
him what
marriage.
my uncle told me on my wedding day. He's like, "Welcome to the Life's Over Club." He's like, "What donkey gets married?" And he's married too. You know?
We all know we still do it. You know?
I know.
We know what we're getting ourselves into, and it's
Oh,
just like, you know what? I guess we're just going to continue down this path, you know?
Crazy, man.
But
why? Sorry, I wanted to ask you, why did you name it Shakira? Like, what were you feeling one day? You're like, I just, you know.
So when I was making the song, this one I freestyled this song, and when the beat just dropped, I was like, "Shawty bad, calling my Shakira," and I was like, "Yo, that would be a perfect like TikTok hooky thing, you know?" So I could get people moving. So that was kind of just like we just ran with that. Usually when it comes to the song creation process, a lot of people write for Shakira, and a majority of my songs, I'll just go in the booth and try to catch a vibe. Sometimes I come out with something great. Sometimes I don't. But I don't try to put any pressure on myself when it comes to the creation aspect, right? Because a lot of people will be under pressure. They'll be like, "Oh, I have to record something. I have to do this." But the creative mind, it's very unpredictable, and you don't know like how you're going to be feeling on a certain day, right? There's a lot of factors to what you're going to create.
How do you know how long it's gonna? When you go to the booth, do you already have a plan?
No plan. Sometimes I don't even know what beat I'm going on. Sometimes
Really?
I'll hear the beat the first time in the studio, and I'm like, okay, let's play this and let's go with it.
So like that? You
Just like
freestyle all the shit?
Yeah.
What?
So it's sequences. So I mean, like we'll do like one part of the time. Of like I'll run through the song once. We'll find some good melodies or bars that we liked, and then we'll just keep building. And the part that sticks out the most during that recording process, we'll be like, okay, let's add some more layers to this. Let's add some nice ad-libs, and let's make this strong as like the hook of the song. But there's no plan on going into it, you know?
Have you ever done music with other artists around like, you know, the States and shit too? Have you done any features on your tracks?
No features as of yet. It's gonna come. I feel like I still have I really want to establish myself first before I get into the realm of features. Like there's been a lot of opportunities. A lot of people approach and ask for features as well. But I feel
Why
like
not, man? I heard that one track, bro. Well, between me and you, we were chilling, and you were doing a track with someone else.
what
And
track was
you're-
this? Like
You did it
okay,
with two of your boys or something like that. They
Yeah,
asked you
yeah,
to jump on
okay.
the track. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm not going to say anything about their part. I really don't remember their part that well, to be very honest. But then your part came up and it was a banger. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so so I'm on a couple of like my
don't be
homies'
greedy,
songs.
bro. You know?
But that one, I mean, there's some songs that are just never going to be released, you know? And although like I have a sick part on some of them, it's one of those that either they stop doing music or they're doing something else or they're not taking it serious. And for me, would it make sense to continue with that, right? And it's not a bad thing. You know, a lot of people change their mind. It's a very like, you know, some people just stop music because it's a very hard business to be in.
I don't think people know that or understand how.
It's actually the worst business to be in my opinion. If you're trying to be like, hey, I want to, you know, do something and let me just become a music artist. It's, how do I say, there's no real blueprint to it, you know? So it's like, if I want to open a Subway, there's a blueprint. You can go online, you can check step by step of how to fucking do this. Whereas for music, what works for one artist is not going to work for the next. So you have to really create your own blueprint. And even when you create that blueprint, you don't even know if it's going to work.
So you're saying there's no even business plan that's universal for music? I'm a businessman. That's how I go based on things, right? It's planning.
Like there's some general things like, you know, people could say shoot content, you know, like run some ads and do this and that. But it's deeper than that because you can run ads, but if your music's not good, your content's not good, you need good product and good ads for it to be successful, right? And a lot of people lack on either side. And then there's a problem of consistency. And then there's a lack of motivation. A lot of artists, you know, they're not motivated to even do it. Because once you get into the business side of things and you're doing it seriously, it's hell, bro. Like you don't even want to, like you just want to make music as an artist. Like I just want to make music, right? But it's, as an independent artist coming up, it's like everything but that.
Yeah.
You know? So like I hate doing TikToks. I hate trying to genuinely don't want to be doing those things, right? But I understand it's a part of the process. I understand that there's a story that needs to be told about myself, my brand in each song. So it's like that's why I try to curate each theme for like each project to a certain theme, a certain story, a certain message that can resonate with people, you know? It's not just about making a song and dropping it. Now you have to think of all those things. Now you have like, okay, this is the story, this is the message. How do I create content around that? How am I going to push it on what social channels?
What about your own city showing you love, though? You feel like it's the hardest place to get love from is your own city? You think that deters people because they'll be like, yo, look at this guy just fucking doing whatever. Oh, here comes another upcoming rapper. I remember I heard that 1,000 times when I was young. Everybody in there, especially during the Dipset era.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember them.
Yeah.
But everybody wanted to be a rapper, bro. And then even though it's your boy, you're like, yo, talking about your boy. And then one guy says something negative, everybody just jumps on the bandwagon.
See, the one thing that's good about that era, though, is if you're actually good, you can pop off, right? Nowadays, talent is kind of irrelevant in the music industry.
Because everybody's auto-tuned.
Because it's not even auto-tune, but it's more about marketing. It's about more of, do you have a following? Do you have a fan base? Do you have influence? Right? So it's like you can make shitty music, and if you have an influence and like that, there's people that like you have a fan base, you'll grow. People will come to you. People will come to you with sponsors. It doesn't even matter what your song is about. You know,
you gotta be a showman, I guess.
If I have 50,000 fans and I'm just rapping about like ducks and like, you know, like weird animals, but I have 50,000 followers, I'm gonna get opportunities. So like what's like, you know, this is like now it comes to, okay, I'm trying to make good music at the same time, but it's also big on the marketing. And of course, if you have good music, it helps to make it easier to grow and to blow up. But it's not, good music isn't the seller anymore. Which back in the 2000s, 2005, 2010, all that era, like if you make good music, you can pop, you know?
Lyrical
Music. So it's definitely. I don't like the music industry. You know,
What a wild pick to pick, then, eh?
it's a wild pick. I just, I like making music, and I just want to. My end destination is just to be able to make music freely when I want, where I want, and for that goal to happen, like I have to go through this journey of bullshit, and once I'm there, I'll be making money off people like streams, shows, and like people listening to my music. People get touched by me. I have messages every single day of people, connecting over my music, saying they listen to it. They play, listen to other playing Warzone or in the gym or every different scenario.
They're playing Pretend in Warzone.
Yeah, there's TikToks and stuff
What
with people playing Warzone.
man? What are you pretending, bro? Get in the line.
I comment, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna hop on and play with you, But yeah, so it's definitely like that's the one thing I would definitely say it's very motivating is like, people do have a general connection with the music that I'm making, especially outside the city.
Let's be honest, it's all about the fan love.
It's very unfortunate because even in Canada, I'm from Ottawa. We're from Ottawa.
Yeah.
I have a higher amount of listeners in Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Montreal, Toronto than Ottawa.
I believe it.
It's crazy. It's like
it is wild, bro.
It's wild, and it's unfortunate because at the same time I'm trying to do things with the city, try to have these events and try to do things, but it's just like it's not there too much, So it's like I can have a Montreal event and sell it out, and in Ottawa I'm gonna have to work 10 times harder to do the same thing. But it's like this is my hometown.
It's a damn fact.
So
you know what? I actually want to make a comment on that. It's funny how everybody wants to do the same shit here, and whatever that they do, they think their shit don't stink. Like even as an example, as a podcaster, sometimes Shawnee Boy will reach out to people. And be like, hey, jump on the pod or whatever, and they'll send you some stupid answer like, about NDAs and shit like that, and you're like, you're a no name. There's nothing there. I'm trying to collaborate and give you a platform. Have a great conversation. So my thing to people is, man, you just humble yourselves a little bit,
Yeah, and
just come talk and have a good time and support the people that you're with, because in the end of the day, that's what you want to do to be able to blow up. I think is the easiest way.
It's support, and I'm not too. At first, when I was making music and everything, I was like, why am I not getting the love from the city as like as I want to and everything? There's a reason why majority of artists that have come here that have blown up have left the city or have done other. They don't stay here. There's some artists that are still in the city that they walk around here as like normal civilians and pedestrians, but if they go to like Russia or the States, they need security because they have crazy fan bases.
Isn't that wild though, bro?
It's like, what's going on? Wild. So it's definitely, at first I was upset about it. Now it's like I kind of like overlook it, and wherever my fan base is, which is, my number one's Germany. So like I pay attention to them. Why am I going to pay attention to a place that doesn't really pay attention to me? I'm going to pay attention to a place that does pay attention to me.
Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That being said, like,
that's interesting. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
It's a completely different language, and they're just. Isn't that crazy if you think about it? Completely different language that just bump into your music, English. You know what I mean?
Because I feel like they don't judge, bro. I feel like there's not that sort of resentment where people like, yo, I don't want this guy doing better than me or more than me, and I feel like that's a big thing out here, which is unfortunate, where it's like, it's like you go to the UK, all the music artists are collaborating with each other. All of them. They all work together. They're all sharing each other's things. They're all good, and they're all eating. But here, everyone's so separated.
That's true. I don't know about Toronto, as I was never into the music scene, to be honest, but especially Ottawa, 100%. It's a very interesting place. I don't think anybody understands that. And that's why when me and you were having that conversation, I was saying I'm trying to leave here for a reason.
Yeah.
That's why I was moving to the States, because it's a bigger culture. It's what they're looking for compared to.
I mean, we're a product of our environment, right? So if we're going to be in this environment and we're dealing, like, we're already in a pit. We're not even on ground level when it compares to the rest of the world and the opportunities 100%. That are presented.
100%.
We already have fucking shitty winters, 6 months of darkness and crazy snow and coldness. And
why do you think I'm leaving?
Fuck, I'm going to come with you,
I'm
bro.
telling you should leave. I was telling you that last time, I know this whole thing was supposed to be about Shakira. Now we're just getting to some heart-to-hearts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, bro.
When are we doing this release party?
Next weekend, Saturday, at Casa Amor. You know, and it's
Get
like
your tickets at Eventbrite.
tickets at Eventbrite's in my bio. And it's all my stories I'm posting every day as well. So
Yeah. For anybody watching, come show some love. We're gonna be there. We're gonna have a good time. We'll meet with everybody.
it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna bump some summer tunes. It's gonna be a summer oriented thing, and let's show some support and have a good time. You know.
I'll vouch. Banger track.
Thank you, bro.
Banger track. I'm telling you, when I heard it that day at the crib, you know what I mean? Because obviously we get special privileges,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, banger track. So anybody want to come watch, man? I'm telling you, come show some love. Come show Shubz some support. I can't even. There's too many SHs in
there's
that
too many
fucking
H's, yeah,
sentence,
I
bro. What a tongue twister, man.
So-
On a good day. So listen, why don't you try to do some features? I know there were some local artists we were talking to before, man. You know, it'd be pretty sick if you do some rap and R&B. I'd love to hear that type of shit.
You know, I'm not against it.
I'm just a fan. Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like from like I have to take it from a business point of view as well, right? I feel like there's a lot of artists that are in the city that are making music just to make music, but not taking it on a business standpoint. So although they may be very good, if they're not doing it as seriously as like they should be doing it, then it's just like for me, it's kind of like a turn off a bit, you know?
Yeah, I get it, man.
You
Because
know, it's
obviously you're
just-
trying to go in a different direction as most people, but you know, I'm just saying I would love to hear some kind of hip hop or some kind of transition in your shit too, bro. I think you got some rare talent. You know what I mean?
I want to. I'm starting to tap in with a bit of like the Punjabi side in Toronto. I've been like networking and doing more music things in Toronto than Ottawa now. There's definitely way more people in Toronto. Like when it comes to network, every year they have like Canada Music Week, which is next week as well. Producers, A&Rs, engineers, artists. So, you know, it's nice to go and collaborate with people over there and see what, you know, they're doing. And I feel like the Toronto creatives, they're different than Ottawa, you know?
How?
I feel like, how do I say this? It's like their mind is more, they have a more in-depth, like they have a deeper sense of creativity, in my opinion.
Do you think it's because there's a culture there musically?
Definitely. It's because I feel here there's not that culture where people can go deeper down that rabbit hole. Once they reach a certain point, they're like, you know what, this is far, because like there's not much else going on in the city. Whereas in Toronto, there's so much depth to creativity and layers. And when it comes to events, songs, shows, and everything that everyone's trying to do, that how can I have my own twist on this, you know?
Yeah.
So it's nice to be in a room with those type of creatives and people who think outside the box, you know? And
You got a fresh perspective.
yeah, it's definitely a fresh perspective. And this is why I encourage a lot of people to travel, whether it's to a different country to shoot music videos or to record there, or even different cities. Perception is everything, you know?
How do you deal with the slang, bro? I hate Toronto slang with all my heart.
Yes, I'm not too fond of it myself.
When Kendrick Lamar, man, when
That
he
was
made
funny.
that,
That was
when
funny.
he started mimicking the Toronto accent, I was dying, bro. I'm like, it's such a disgusting sounding accent.
It's
Like, I
definitely
can't believe you think it sounds cool, man. Like, stop.
that one girl put it on the map on that podcast, Seeking Success podcast.
Oh my god, please! I can't stand her voice, bro.
Now she's getting booked up everywhere.
Good for her, but I
Yeah.
hate that slang, bro. But you know what I mean? Like,
I
it is
know,
what
I
it is,
know.
you know?
I
I'm
know.
not gonna promote stupidity. I'll be very honest with
For
you.
sure.
So one thing I can't stand. You know, you gotta have some integrity, but you're like watching these people and you're like, man, I can't believe you have following when it comes to this shit. Like, bro, what are we promoting here, bro?
And see, that's the thing, you know.
Why are you moving Wasi Crody? And you're like, buddy, what is this, man? You know?
Yeah.
Speak English, bro. What'd you say? Caloque.
I even try to like stop listening to like a bunch of trap music, UK music. Although I listened to it a lot like years ago. I'm on like my lo-fi music tip, you know.
Me too,
Like,
man.
you know, like Zen modes, you know,
Those are nice. I won't lie. It's nice shisha, bro.
bro. You know,
That's
was
a vibe.
That's definitely a vibe.
Are you
So-
going to be doing anything international soon?
You know, I think my next probably goal is to eventually tour in Germany. I feel like I do have a good amount of listeners in certain cities where if I join like a big headliner and I'm going,
Yeah.
I can bring out heads for sure, you know? Like I have a good following there. So I think it's definitely going to be something that is different and new, but you know, me, I'm always down to step outside the box and experience something new.
What about from like a management perspective?
I don't have management right now. I manage myself. I feel like
Because we had this conversation, bro. You're well over capacity in terms of your workload and this and
I feel like I would be open for management if someone's gonna come in where I feel like they're gonna have the same passion and dedication towards my craft as I do, which I haven't found yet, and I have no timeline or time frame for that to occur. When someone does, then you know that's a conversation to be held at that time. But yeah,
because how does it work? They take just do they get paid like a salary? Is it percentage based?
yeah, usually it's percentage based on like you know gigs and bookings and everything that they're able to get you. So there's that sort of incentive as well. And for a lot
which
of
is good.
yeah, which is good, you know. And you know, there's like two types of managers you can really have. You can have one that is just has a lot of connections that's in the industry, or there's one that you can have that's just a grinder. Doesn't need to have connection, but he's gonna figure some shit out. You know,
We want both.
you gonna want a little mix of both. You know,
It'd be beautiful, man.
stir them in the pot. Just you know,
Tell them make it happen, man. Because the more money they produce for you, the more money they're making, anyways.
yeah, 100%. And that's the thing. It's like if I were to pick one, which one would you pick out of those two?
The grinder or the connects?
The ones with the connection, the guy that has the connects, or the guy or the grinder.
Connections, man. It's not what you know. It's who you know. And that's you know what very interesting. I'm not gonna name names, but I was speaking to somebody, and then when you see who the Rolodex that they have and the people they communicate on a daily basis, and you're like, man, that's incredible. You know that guy? Oh, you talk to that guy? Yeah. Let me give him a call. Make it happen for you. And all you're doing is just putting the
Plugging pieces in. Yeah,
plugging
yeah.
pieces. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, this is incredible. The results are right up here, top notch. And you're like, this is incredible, man.
Mm-hmm.
So for a guy that's, obviously you have to have work ethic to have these kind of connects. These
position,
people don't
yeah.
even talk to you unless you're on that same wavelength as them.
100%.
You know what I mean? And at the same thing, I found was genuine, like being genuine with these people.
Yep.
Which was crazy to me, man. Especially the higher their bank value with them, the faster they cut through the bullshit. So, in my opinion, I would take a guy with connects.
And 100%. And it's funny because even when I'm in Toronto and like you know, I've started expanding my network to a lot of people that are very like industry known.
Yeah.
And to my surprise is when I'm talking to these people where it's like, you know, normally like, but if anyone met this person, they'd be fangirling right now. But me, I'm having a conversation on a music business tip. They're genuine people as well, you know. It's like sometimes a lot of people forget that, you know, they're also human beings. So it's like you want to approach them in a way where it's just like doesn't matter what your background and your success is. A lot of people will approach them already and you know try to fangirl. Oh, yo, like I want to connect with you and all this, but how you doing, bro? How's your day?
That's huge, bro.
You know, like a lot of people skip that step, and it's just like. And just jump straight to the business or like, yo, I need this from you, or like, yo, trying to build that connection. But it's like, how are you, bro? How's your day going? You know? And a lot of people when you say that to them, it's like, damn, like, why are you asking me this? You know? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So
I say it all the time, man. I'm like, you know what? If you think about it like this, say you take a group picture, right? And you look at that picture, who's the first person you got to look at? Is yourself, right? So the person that you're speaking to, you don't think they're thinking the same thing? That, you know, what's in it for me kind of thing? But if you ever come to somebody and you're just genuinely interested in that person and you come from a place of help, the results difference is astronomical. If you just care, man, it just takes a little bit of care. That's all you got to do. I just care about the guy in front of you, man.
Yeah, never fake who you are, and always, you know, just be, as you said, you know, genuine person. A lot of people will go in those rooms and try to be someone they're not. and it's very evident.
It's disgusting.
You know, and it's like it's an immediate turn off of like you can sense that energy. You know,
Like how sick of it are you? You know, if somebody were to come up to you and it's all they want is shit from you, and you're like, listen, every single day that's all it is. People just come to me because they want things.
Yeah.
Like me, every single day it's the same thing. Imagine they
For
came
sure.
up to you and you're like, buddy, just show some love, man. You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
chill.
You know, like let's just grab a coffee and just talk. You know,
Grab a fucking shisha, man. You know, you want to have a conversation with me, man? Just make me a nice, you know. What's your flavor?
lime lit internal smoke.
A lime lit. That's a.
I was on orange mint for majority of my life, but now I can't.
Disgusting,
Now I
bro.
can't stand off
can't
vodka, bro.
stand that one. I'm saying, imagine, you know, just come have a seat, you know, chill, genuine conversation, you know, get to know each other. That's it. Nice and easy.
And you know, honestly, I feel like you haven't experienced this, but it's like being in a room full of creators. You have to understand, the more creative someone is, generally, the more chaotic they are in their life normally. So imagine just being in a room full of chaos, but like organized chaos, you know? And it's like the things that come from those conversations and thoughts, everything is crazy, but no one thinks it's crazy in that room, right? But if you have like a normal person in that room, they're like, yo, whatever is being said right now, whatever these thoughts are, whatever these ideas are, they make no sense.
They're nuts.
You know? But it's once you're on that like higher level of acceptance towards certain ideologies and creative like thoughts, you naturally just think deeper and deeper on like a higher level in every sense, you know? And I feel like the more creative someone can be is like there's also another layer of appreciation you have for a lot of things, you know? I look at this wall, I see these shapes and stuff. How did this happen? Who made this? How was it painted? You know, like the texture of it, everything.
There goes that degree? That deep?
Yo, for me, like, I swear, bro, I see things like that. If it comes to like a tree, a wall, you think of like, yo, some guy was putting this up one time. Where was the wood come from? You know, like you naturally go in depth in a lot of things. And I feel like a lot of people see things on like a surface level, whereas like everything has depth.
So then how's your circle then?
My
Since
circle?
you're talking about a room full of creators, what's most of your circle look like?
My circle is a lot of grinders. Everyone's working. Everyone's in their own respective field and way, and creative in their own ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be music, you know. But it's just like when it comes to like online stuff, like coding, jewelry. You know, like they're different businesses, but it's like they have their own unique thing that they're doing about it that like personally I haven't seen done. I don't want to get like too in depth, of course, of like what they're doing exactly, but
Of course.
everyone has that creative mind and everyone's like disciplined on the work ethic of things, you know, which is very hard to find creative people that are disciplined,
That's a damn fact.
you know?
Because they feel like talent overshadows everything else.
Yeah, you know? So it's like, even, bro, it's funny. My boy today, he texted me. I'll read you what he said. This is when you know you have good friends.
Let's hear it.
So I said, I texted him yesterday, you're not suffering enough. You need to suffer more. He's in Montreal. I don't even know what he's doing, but I'm just because I'm trying to feed it into him that he needs to work more, you know?
I love the no context in these
You
texts,
know?
but yeah, go ahead.
Text me in capital letters today, bro. Face me on the battlefield. Protect your honor and meet me in the battle. If you don't show up, it's a default W for me. And this goes to just working, bro. Just sitting our ass down and suffering.
This is gonna turn into a clip and a meme, bro, with no context, and it's gonna just turn into a beef, bro.
No, but the thing is, it's like we actually beef each other in a way where it's like we're pushing each other to do more, to be great, you know?
Facts, man.
To keep working and not like if I see him watching TV or something and just like wasting time, I'm like, bro, you're not suffering enough. What's wrong with you? But there's a lot of people that won't call that out for certain circles, you know?
Well, you don't want those kind of guys anyways, man. You need a band of brothers to hold you accountable, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing, you know? To call out you on your bullshit.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like it gets too egotistical when you start calling people out on their bullshit with your circle?
I don't care. No. My inner circle, if I call them out on their shit, no one's gonna take it personally. No
It's
one,
really good. They're holding
yeah,
themselves
yeah,
accountable.
yeah. They hold it. It's the same way all the way around. And if someone catches feelings, then you're in the wrong circle, you know. So like, just get out.
That's a damn.
There has been eliminate. I mean, bro, there has been definitely eliminations throughout the years, you know.
For sure, I believe you.
So
There's been eliminations.
some people can't keep up, and some people can't sacrifice. And you know, even back to this whole music thing. This whole thing is sacrifice, right? Every single day, I'm going to do something where there's no like backing or support towards it. I don't know if it's like I can make a dollar tomorrow. I can make $1 million tomorrow. I have no idea. I can't even predict. You know,
it's entrepreneurship right there.
You know, so it's just like, whereas like if I like I'm running a business online, or you certain predictions you could have. Okay, if I get this many jobs, I can get this much amount of income. This is labor. You can predict these certain things. I have no scale of prediction on what could possibly come, because you never know how much a record is going to catch traction or not. What opportunities can come from it? Sponsorships, shows, merch. You have no idea.
Well, look at Pretend, right? You never thought that was the one that was gonna go nuts.
Pretend's still doing good. It's actually doing better than my most recent release, Other Side.
Yeah, but remember we were having that conversation. You're like, I didn't think that song was gonna be the one that was gonna go nuts.
Yeah, I had no idea.
You thought it was gonna be this one, and you're like, you can't tell, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It's like you can't predict. It's really hard to predict. So yeah, I had no idea Pretend was gonna do as good as it did, and even to this day, it's still like the most streamed song daily on my Spotify is still Pretend. You know?
Until Shakira comes out, bro.
Until Shakira comes out,
then everybody there is gonna start banging that thing on Spotify, you know?
I feel like in Colombia they're gonna vibe with it. Think about it. Shakira's Colombian. I shot it in Colombia.
I loved it, bro.
You know
what I mean? But I'm biased as shit. You're having a conversation with the wrong guy, man.
It's about time you get your rusty hips moving a bit, you know?
I'm like a fucking stop sign, bro.
You know?
All I know is there's Spanish people love to dance. Like George, every chance this kid has to fucking dance, he dances. Me, I'm like a stop sign, bro. I just post.
You just post?
I just post, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like a wall, bro. You know? I'm in my zone.
Yeah. There's people like that. I don't even move too much myself, you know? I'm like a yield sign, if anything, you know?
Yeah, well, fucking put Shakira on, I'll be like a yield sign too, bro. You know what I mean?
You know?
I'll get out the way for you.
But yeah, it's, you know, you're going to see the next record actually I have after Shakira. It's a complete plot twist on like the songs I've released before. Like complete plot twist.
That's exciting.
You know? But in a way where it's like I actually want to make more music like this next song that's going to be released. I don't know what it is, bro, but I feel like although I keep a very big filter on what I say in my songs, I still feel like there's certain things that I mentioned that like naturally I don't want to. Whereas before when I was recording it, at that time, maybe, you know, it was fine with me. But now hearing these songs back, I still have like I don't know if it's just like morally, I just got more like, I shouldn't be saying these things, you know, like certain things about like, say like weed or drugs or like women and stuff like that.
Is that because you're being recorded or not being recorded?
No, I just like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm just doing wrong to like my parents, bro. I don't know what it is, bro.
That's some honor
there. Like my mom's extremely religious, you know? And like for me to be doing this music stuff, you know, like have my hair like this, tatted and everything, like it's not normal, you know?
Oh yeah, you're outside the norm in that house, you know? Bro. They're like, who the fuck is this guy,
yeah. So and I just feel like I can definitely, like I want to approach music in a sense where it can be more clean, but I feel like by doing that, I would have to step away more from like the hip hop rap type of music, because I feel like that's really incorporated with it, and maybe geared towards like more pop R&B type music.
Which is a good point anyways, to be honest.
Bro, I just feel like there's, I don't know what it is at, bro. Even nowadays, when people like cuss around me too much, I'm like, yo, chill. You know, like.
Oh, you're gonna hate me, bro. That's for sure. I'm like Popeyes the Sailor, bro.
No, I know. But I don't know. There's just like some sort of things of like, I feel like just clear like message and theme towards things, you know? I feel like in the past year, I've just like started going towards more that direction. And the next song after Shakira, there's no cussing in it. There's no explicit sexual, drug related anything in it, you know?
It's crazy that you say that, because Will Smith, none of his songs he ever cussed.
You know who's like that too? Chamillionaire.
Oh yeah?
Chamillionaire. You remember Chamillionaire?
Yeah, they see me rolling.
Yeah. No cussing.
No one's hating. Yeah.
No cussing.
Really?
Yeah.
But look at Will Smith, bro. He's never cussed in a track. right?
I didn't know
Great
that.
music. No, I never cussed in a song ever. Great music. You know what I mean? I still listen to summertime vibes with him and what's the name of that DJ, bro? The one that was in
Like I kept getting thrown out the
yeah,
house.
Jazzy Jeff. But I'm just saying, you know what? It's maturity, man. It's weird that you say that because even like the other day, sometimes like this generation has way too much profanity, especially in their like
Yeah.
WAP. Like especially female artists, man.
Oh,
I feel
bro.
like it's disgusting. It's too vulgar, man.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like we get it, bro. People are sexually active, but like, come on, man. Like this is way too vulgar.
It's too much, bro. You know, and I feel like it's like all this US music that's coming through now, like especially the female rappers. Not that it's not catchy, not that there's like a cool vibe to it, but it's just like there is no way I would want my kids to be listening to that.
It's too many degenerates, man. The
Yeah,
degeneracy sells. It's crazy.
But now it's like normalized. That's the problem.
It's too much.
You know, so it's like I don't know. I feel like I just want to gear away a bit from that like that negative messaging and like thing that comes with the music, but still create good music, you know?
It's gonna be a very interesting listen, bro.
Because at that point you just have so many filters. Like when I'm in the booth, there's already filters on, you know? I have to go like turn them on in my head and just check everything good.
I'm
you know?
the same way in front of this damn camera sometimes. It's funny. It's like, yo, just be yourself. I'm like, bro, they can't handle it, man. You know what I mean? My mom is gonna beat the shit out of me, bro.
Whether it's music or not, though, I feel like that's naturally been my approach to things, just even in general, you know? Like I feel like
You're a better man than me, brother. I gotta take notes off you, man.
I'm trying, bro. But then there's those situations where you just let it loose, you know? It's just like, fuck.
Let's
Even in
go.
this, I cussed it like a couple
we just caught
times,
him
you
right
know?
now. Hey, Shani boy, you just
Yeah.
cussed right there, right? Yo,
Mute
make
it
sure you
out.
make a clip of that. Just send it to his mother. Be like, look what your son's all about. He promised you wasn't gonna do it. He did it anyways.
I got some flack on that smoking the cigar thing, bro, last time.
Did you?
Oh, bro.
No.
Yeah.
We gotta do it again then, bro. You know?
My mom's gonna come here and smack you, bro.
That's okay. I'll take it, bro. Just to help you out. You know what I mean? I'll cover for you. That's what good friends do.
No, it's and see that's the thing too. It's just like when it comes to say even like the cigar stuff, even when it comes to smoking, the one thing I won't give up is probably the shisha, but everything I've in my life when it came to like the drinking, the you know, like other things in life, I've naturally just approached like a more healthier and more like better way to do things that I guess is in a religious sense way better, and I feel like it can be incorporated through the music as well, you know?
Why not? Just don't go too mace on us, you know.
I'm
what
not
I mean?
gonna do anything where like I'm spitting like religion or like stuff like that, you know? We got books for that. I don't need to be saying it again, you know?
Don't go mace on us, you know what I mean? Give us some nice bangers still, you know.
Bangers, you know, nice vibes, still talk about, you know, same things, but just keep the profanity low, just keep it more PG a bit, but still the same quality of music, if not better, you know?
I'm with you on that one, bro. I honestly, you know what? I think it's came to a time. I feel like we're in a very interesting place, bro. I won't lie to you. And one thing I hate about your business and love about mine is mine's a little bit more easier to control in terms of podcasting. Is as an example, one of the biggest things I want to do is be able to give back in a sense of we want to provide you with real value.
Yeah.
And how to maneuver, you know? And with yours, it's what's catchy, what's the next club banger, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing. And what are those kind of musics? It's the profanity and all the other shit. At least this way, it's easy for me to control. You know, I tell you, get off your ass, and you know, you can never cross the ocean till you lose sight of the shore.
Yeah.
All that other shit. But you got to sit there and talk and move it like you're King Era. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, so it's just like, I mean, even the songs I'm releasing this year, I mean, like, they're nice. They're all done. The projects are ready. But yeah, I think there's gonna be like a next evolution of Shubz in 2025. That's
I
gonna
love that.
bring music to a new level, better, stronger, better, like everything just good, but just in a more positive sense, you know?
I'm down for that journey with you, bro. I'm excited to see that journey for you.
Because what's like, bro, the goal of especially us as men is to help as many people as we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I gonna make music that's gonna help people or maybe motivate them to do something that shouldn't be doing or is wrong? Or I feel guilty for that in a certain sense, and I still feel like my filter is very on when I'm recording and doing music, you know. So it's like it's very minimal already, but it's just like why even give that opportunity, you know?
I love that, bro.
But
I love that. You want to create a sense of community, man.
a sense of the Shubz brand. I mean, the goal of it is to definitely have an outlet for people to come where it's like that positive, and when they see Shubz, it's like they're in a good, safe environment when it comes like music wise, and all my other ventures in the future, like in a good place. I don't want any negativities attached with it.
I love that mindset because it's funny. There's people I know that literally, if you're negative at all, they're out. It's too contagious of an energy.
Yeah. And
do you feel like you've hit that? You've gotten there yet? You got to protect your energy at all times. It's too easy.
Yeah, 100%, bro. You have to protect your energy, and it's like you need to know when to use it, to what extent, and like when to back off. It's not even worth my time to be in this conversation.
How old are you now?
26.
Bro, I hope you got a long life to you, man. But you know what? Even in my age nowadays, I'm just so selective in my circle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tired of the rats.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the snakes, the backstabbers, the betrayers, the bandwagons, the jock riders. I'm tired of all that, It's like, you know what? Listen, if you're real...
Are you still dealing with that, though?
Now?
Yeah.
Absolutely zero, bro.
Okay.
Zero. I filtered all that shit out. If you're around me, you're fucking solid.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking solid. I'll accept zero, nothing less.
It's zero bullshit. Yeah.
Nothing less. Listen, I understand life is chaotic and you go through trials and tribulations. I'm there for you, bro.
No.
But at the same time, if it's not reciprocated peace right away, I won't even answer you. Before I used to do that, I used to call and we'd get into a fight or whatever bullshit. Now you just won't hear from me anymore. I don't give a shit. Life's too short for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have
Conserve the
Shakira
energy,
coming
bro.
out. I don't give a fuck about your bullshit,
This summer, man, it's gonna be a vibe. I'm trying to release the Shakira thing on a summer anthem vibe, bro. It's like name the last summer anthem that came from the city, or even big that's come from even Canada as of recent.
I won't lie, man. I don't know. It's funny enough. I was listening to Philly Color with Grey, the remix with Aitch. That's the last vibe. That was from the UK. I don't know about Canada though, G. I don't know. I'm excited. I want to see it out. I want people to come out and celebrate with us.
100%.
When did you say the date was?
Saturday, June 8th is the event. I don't know when this is going to air, though. When are we going to air this? Is it before or after that? We'll end this on
Thursday. We'll end this next Thursday. So we'll air this next Thursday for you. Leave these people with a banger today. Let them know, man. I'm excited.
We're going to have the event on Saturday, June 8th. Song releases on June 7th, the day before. And honestly, let's just have a sick summer, bro. Like, I in my head, it's just like I'm trying to have this song as the entrance to summer, to be on a good wave, especially out here. It's like, bro, we don't get summer like that,
It's a damn fact.
We gotta make use of the 3 months we got,
It's a damn fact.
So
you heard it here. Come out June 8th.
Saturday, June 8th. Casa more, guys. Love to have everyone there. Love to see everyone. Just come for the vibe. Even if you're not even into the song or the music, just come for a good time. Just step out. Summer's starting. First weekend of June, Let's get it going.
You heard it from him. I ain't got to say anything else. You know what I mean? We're going to leave it at that. Always a pleasure. You guys like what you see? Like, share, and subscribe. Go get your tickets. Come show the man some love. I'm going to be there. I'd love to meet anybody that's going to show up as well. We're going to have a banger time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Shubz, love, baby.
Thanks for having me once again, brother.
Anytime, brother. Love, brother.
My guy.